Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In today's video, we'll learn about prime and composite numbers. But before moving on, let's do an activity. Let's check out how many numbers can divide the given number. First of all, let's check out 2. We can see that 2 is divisible by 1. 1, 2 times is 2. Remainder is 0. And 2 can be divided by 2. 2 1 times 2, 2 minus 2, 0, remainder is 0. So we can see that there are two numbers that can completely divide 2, 1 and 2. Similarly, we can check out 3. 1 divides 3, 1 3 times 3, and the remainder is equal to 0. Also, 3 can be divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Again, remainder is equal to 0. Next, let's check out number 4 and find out how many numbers can divide it. 4. 4 is divisible by 1. 1 4 times is 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Remainder is 0. 4 is completely divisible by 1. We can also check it by 2. 4 is divisible by 2. We have learned earlier divisibility rules and we know that 4 is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Again, remainder is equal to 0. Also, we can see that 4 is divisible by 4 itself. 4 1s are 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Again, remainder is equal to 0. So we can see 2 and 3 are such numbers that have two numbers that can divide them. How many numbers can divide 2? Only 2. How many numbers can divide 3? Only 2. But there is 4 such a number that is divisible by 3 numbers, 1, 2 and 4. Similarly, let's check out number 5. 5 is divisible by 1. 1 5s are 5. 5 minus 5 0. Remainder is equal to 0. Means 5 is completely divisible by 1. Similarly, 5 is also divisible by itself. 5 ones are 5. 5 minus 5 0. Remainder is equal to 0. Next, let's check out 6. 6 is divisible by 1. 1 6 are 6. 6 minus 6 0. Remainder is equal to 0. 6 is also divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 minus 6 0. Remainder is 0. 6 is also divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 6 0. Remainder is equal to 0. 6 is also divisible by 6 itself. 6 ones are 6. 6 minus 6 0. Remainder is equal to 0. We can see that these numbers 2, 3 and 5 are completely divisible by only two numbers. 2 is completely divisible by only 1 and 2. 3 is completely divisible by only 1 and 3. 5 is completely divisible by only 1 and 5. On the other hand, we can see these numbers 4 and 6 are completely divisible by more than two numbers. 4 is completely divisible by 1, 2 and 4, and 6 is completely divisible by 4 other numbers 1, 2, 3 and 6. So we can see that 2 is completely divisible by two numbers 1 and 2. Similarly, 3 is completely divisible by two numbers 1 and 3. On the other hand, 4 is completely divisible by 1, 2 and 4. 6 is completely divisible by 1, 2, 3, 6. So we can see that all these numbers are completely divisible by only two numbers, that is 1 and itself. On the other hand, these numbers are completely divisible by more than two numbers, that is 1, the number itself, and some other number are numbers 1, 2 and more than 2, some other number. Here only two numbers, 1 and the number itself. Such numbers which are completely divisible by only two numbers, 1 and itself, are called prime numbers. And these numbers are called composite numbers. So what is the definition of prime numbers? Such numbers which are completely divisible by only two numbers, that is 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7 are prime numbers. 2, 3, 5 and 7 here are prime numbers. On the other hand, such numbers which are completely divisible by more than two numbers, that is 1, the number itself, and some other number or numbers, are called composite numbers. For example, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Here 4, 6, 8 and 10 are composite numbers.